Hi,
Hey.
I'm Bethany from Snellville,
Hey, Bethany.
and I had a follow-up question to the miracle
Okay.
question, which was, and I'm piecing this together on the spot, but I
Here
was
we
like,
go.
here's my thing.
There's
But
another way to do it.
when you pray something and you ask for something and you even said, I know this is what I want, I don't know if you will do it. I've been praying for something for months and months, and it hasn't happened yet, and I prayed Monday, will you make this happen? You know, very specific, and then I say, well, I don't know if you will. Is that like I kind of wrestle with, is this a doubt that I shouldn't be having?
Right.
Or is that simply an acknowledgement of you're in charge, I'm not, but that human part is like, well, I don't know if he will. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I
even though I
used
know
to
he
when I
can.
was young, but no longer. I have passed all those gates of the wrestlings you've just walked. So let me get up on Mount Sinai and then I'll tell you about it. I'm in one right now personally that I won't go into, and I'm exactly where you're speaking. I don't know if he will. I don't know why he hasn't. And I have no results to move me left or right. I have nothing to make me stop praying, and he hasn't fulfilled enough for me to say answer to prayer. And I'm just sitting right there. Mm-hmm. All the places you're describing, somebody has sat in that spot in Scripture.
Like who?
So what
Examples.
what can you learn from them? Because the thing that messes us up is time. See, we operate in time that God does not operate in. So when you say, give an example, I can come up with 100 of them in the Old Testament. I can start with Abraham and say, God says, I'm going to do something, and then God doesn't do it. And then he asks God, would you do something? And God didn't do it. And then and then what am I supposed to do with my nephew? And then Lot goes over there. And then would you rescue Lot from the Sodom and Gomorrah if there were 150 down to 10? I mean, just all the time you see him interacting with God. And so here's my point. It's a dialogue. It's not a formula. And we tend to want to mechanize God. And then we want to get the formula set up and put the 50 cents in, pull it, and have it come out. Doesn't work that way. God makes it really clear. You walk with him in relationship. This is a relationship. And Jesus taught many things on prayer, like pray, ask, and he'll do it. But then he says persist in prayer and pray and don't give up. That doesn't even make sense. If I ask, why didn't you do it? Why do I have to not give up? You should have done it by now. Hello. You see, all of this is supposed to mature you into an awareness of the multifaceted nature of a God who loves you deeply, can be trusted fully, and is drawing you deeper. Drawing you deeper. See, the moment he answers the prayer, you're going to quit praying about it, and he doesn't want you to quit praying yet. Because every time you pray about it, you're wrestling with your faith. And the fact that you ask the question is indicative that your faith is putting roots down that have never gone down before. Until you get to the end. Now, when God answers the prayer, you know. Or God tells you, quit praying. I prayed for my mom's healing back in 1993 from cancer. And I specifically know when God told me I'm not going to heal her. And I quit praying for it. She passed, we move on. I'm saying it cavalier. You know it wasn't cavalier. I just don't want to emotionally go there. Mm-hmm. However, I knew. And there are other things I'm praying about right now, and I don't know. So I persist until he answers one way or another. What I ultimately do is when I'm done, and he answers, I either give him praise for answering the prayer I wanted, or I give him praise for not answering the prayer I wanted. Because either way, he knows something I don't, and I trust he's good. So keep praying.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.